Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
Get your hat, Henry. Somebody here to see you.
Hello, Henry.
Howdy, Lucas.
You feel up to doing some work for me out at the ranch?
Are you letting me out, Marshal?
Only to work for Lucas. I don't want to catch you back in that saloon.
Oh, well, sure, Lucas. I feel up to doing a job of work for you. It's only,
What's wrong?
well, it's probably nothing, I reckon. I just figured that nobody around here had any use for me no more.
He's only doing it for me. I'm getting tired locking you up. You're a good hand when you're sober. The devil's that. Stay here.
Marshal, you gotta stop them.
Who?
I don't know who they are. They came in about 2 hours ago and started drinking. I mean really drinking. When I asked for some money, that started.
Brother Judd? Brother Ben? That little old fellow there looks like he wants some shooting trouble. Shoot to him, mister.
I got him, stop. He's shot clean through, Judd. You hear? This here fella done made me kill my own brother. You hear what you done?
You just keep it up and you'll both join your dead brother.
You just wait till our pappy hears about this. And he's gonna be coming in here soon. And he's gonna get you. Yes, sir, Bob. He's gonna get you both for what you went and done. Ain't that right, Ben?
Yeah. He'd take you two apart. Breaking up our drinking. Shooting down old stump like that.
You shot your brother yourself.
I was aiming at you, sodbuster, and you let Stump get in front of you and you killed him. Ain't that right, Judd?
Yes, sir, Bob. I seen it. And Pa ain't gonna like what I seen, neither.
All right, that's enough of that. Now, I don't know who you are or where you came from. But if your pa does come looking for you, he'll find you where you belong. In jail. Now move.
You're making a mistake, Marshal. Ain't no jail gonna hold us, no, sir. You're making a mistake.
Now get going.
Marshal.
Hold up. Get a hold of Doc Burge and have him take care of the other one. According to these two, they got a father who's supposed to show up. He'll probably want to claim the body.
Marshal, am I gonna get paid for that? I mean, they owe me money.
First things first, Sweeney.
All right.
I sure am glad I ain't in your shoes, Marshal.
Yeah, you just wait.
Now, just for the record, you two got a last name?
Malachi. We're Daniel Malachi's boys.
Never heard of him.
You will. You and that sodbuster out there, both, you're gonna wish you was never born. You hear me, Marshal? You hear me, sodbuster? You're gonna wish you was never born!
Well, I wonder what Pa's gonna be like.
I'm wondering the same thing. You want me to stick around?
No, you've done enough. I can handle it. You and Henry go on. You've got a ranch to take care of. You behave yourself, you hear?
Oh, don't you worry about me, sir.
Now, I was just telling Henry I might be able to use him regular. I'm getting tired of hiring hands part-time.
I'm mighty beholden to you, Lucas, for giving me a chance like this. You always said, sir, all I needed was a chance.
That's right. Well, now you got it.
Come on, Henry.
Lucas? Thanks.
Forget it, Micah. Hold on, Henry.
I'll be right with you.
It's all right. Just looking for somebody.
Excuse me, just a minute.
Something matter, Marshal?
You looking for the owners of those 3 horses?
Matter of fact, I sure am, Marshal. That's my boy's animals. Malachi's my name. Daryl Malachi.
The boys are locked up, Mr. Malachi. At least 2 of them are.
Locked up? What for? They do all this?
They did.
Doggone! I told those boys not to fool around. Can't leave them out of my sight for 2 minutes without they get into some kind of... You say 2 of them?
Ben and Judd.
Those 2, I might have knowed. And what happened to Stump?
Dead.
Josh and me, Marshal? Well, when? How?
His own brother, Ben.
A purpose?
That's for a jury to decide. He was shooting at another man. Stump got in the way.
Poor Stump. Oh, poor boy. My. Those poor boys. My. I spent half my life, Marshal, trying to learn them proper. Now this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Malachi, but they brought it on themselves.
I know. Always expected it. I mean, there was always fighting, carrying on. We was only passing through, Marshal, on our way to California. That's all, just passing through. You know, I figured a new land, a new place, new life would make them feel kind of responsible. Now this. Can I see him, please?
Yes, you can see him. As a matter of fact, the only charge against Judd is disturbing the peace. Now, if you want to square the damage with the bartender here, you can take him with you.
That's mighty nice of you, Marshal. I'll be glad to do that any amount you say.
Oh, $50?
Make it 25. Here are the guns.
Got it right here.
My office is just across the street.
Pa, we knowed you'd come for us, Pa.
He tell what happened? He tell you, Paul? Well, don't you believe it. It was him and that sodbuster. That's why Stump is dead.
No, sirree, I seen it, Pa. It weren't Ben's fault. It were that sodbuster shooting at Ben and him trying to protect himself. Shut up! I'm ashamed of you boys. You hear? Ashamed. Marshal told me all I want to hear.
But, Paul, they made me kill Stump. I wouldn't have done it if they hadn't have made me.
That's all I want to hear from you, Ben. I don't care what they do to you. I don't care if you rot here. Now, Judd, charge has been dropped against you. I'm taking you out of here. We'll get Stump and we'll bury him. Then we're gonna leave town. Marshal, if you just let Judd out, we'll be going. We won't give you no more trouble. Get him, boys. You wouldn't shake hands with me. That's enough, Judd. Don't kill him. You kill a lawman, we'll have good trouble. Leave him be. Well, just one more, Paul. I said let him be now.
Paul, what'd you do that for?
for not minding me and for getting into trouble. If I had more time, I'd whip you both good. Well, that takes care of him.
What about that sodebuster, Paul? He was with him.
That's right. Ain't no sodebuster gonna kill a boy of mine and get away with it. Come on, let's go get him. Not much business around.
Oh, never is after a fight.
Sorry about all that. I got my boy and we're heading out of town now. Before I go, I'd like to know the name of that fella. You know, one helped the marshal. We'd like to go by, sort of apologize.
Luke McCain? The marshal could have told you that.
Well, matter of fact, I plumb forgot to ask, and I knew it was coming over here anyway to get 3 bottles of whiskey.
Oh, sure. Well, Luke's got a place out on the North Road about 3 miles. You can't miss it.
3 miles?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. Put up your hands. Now, give me that money back I gave you.
What?
Hurry up! Now, turn around. Turn around. Okay, let's get out of here, boys.
Woo-wee. Looky what I found. Look at these here. They's got steel balls in them, Paul.
That's mighty fine, son. That'll take care of that side-buster good.
Paul, what about Stump?
What about him? He ain't no good to us now. Let's go.
Them's mighty fine victuals. I can't remember eating like this in the month of Sunday.
Well, there's plenty more where that came from, Henry. 3 times a day, as long as you're working for me.
Paul always says that if a man feeds his soul with good thinking and his stomach with good food, then he's never got anything to worry about.
You know them's true words, Mark. True indeed. Yet the good Lord knows that up until now I ain't done much of neither. But things are going to be different. What with your pa here and the marshal having faith in me. You know, that's all a man really needs is somebody to have faith in him and a chance. I'm going to work good for you, Lucas.
Fine, let's get at it. There's a pile of harness in the barn. I'd like to get soaked up tonight.
Show me the way.
I'll finish up the cleaning, Bull.
Fine, son.
Paul? Paul. Paul.
Mark, are you all right, son? Are you all right?
Paul.
Feel better?
I thought it was you.
I know. I was out in the back washing down the bridle bits.
Well, did you see who did it?
No.
Why? Why would anyone want to kill Henry? He never did anything to nobody.
I don't think it was Henry they were after, son. Look, you stay here. I'll get the buckboard ready, all right?
All right. matter, Paul?
I don't know, son.
Lucas.
Sweetie, what's happened around here?
What's happened, Lucas? Who's that?
Henry Trumbull.
Henry.
Shotgun. Whoever did it thought it was me.
Well, I'll tell you who did it. It was them Malachi's and their old man. He came into town, and I got this out of it. But you ought to see what they did to Micah.
Micah, where is he?
The doc's trying to fix him up now.
Come on, Mark.
It was Micah's shotgun that did that. They took it. And Micah said the last thing he remembered was them saying something about getting you. And I even told him where you lived.
Don't worry about that. Come on, Mark.
Here, Lucas.
Hi, Doc. How is he?
He's like tough shoe leather, hard to wear out.
How do you feel?
Well, I tell you, it don't hurt so much, and the inconvenience ain't so bad. But the aggravation of being so stupid is unbearable.
You want to tell me about it?
I don't even want to think about it. You two are both all right, eh?
Yeah, but Henry Trumbull's dead out in the buckboard. The light must have been bad. They thought it was me, Micah.
I'm going after him.
Now, Micah, you're not going anywhere.
You finished with me, Doc?
Yes?
And as long as I'm marshal, I'm giving the orders.
Now listen to the doc, Micah.
Henry Trumbull was a simple soul, Lucas. But I liked him. Even with all his faults. And nobody's going to kill him like that and get away with it. No, sir. And nobody's going to come into my town and do what those swamp rats did and live to tell about it. I'm going after him.
Well, you'll need a posse.
No, there's no time. Besides, this is personal.
They dug out of my place pretty fast. They won't be hard to follow.
You better take care of Henry.
You stay with the doc. Micah, you sure you feel up to this?
Don't worry about me. I've been hurt before and it never stopped me.
Well, they were heading north when they pulled out. Let's go.
Let's wait a minute. I want to be worth something when we find him.
All right, Mike. That's Tim Cassidy's salt mines over there, isn't it?
Yeah, but there ain't nothing there. Old Tim moved on a couple of years ago.
There is now. Come on.
Hey, you boys had all them beans? I'm getting hungry.
Help yourself, Paul.
That bartender sure do have good drinking whiskey. You boys should have seen the look in his face when I stuck my gun right under his nose.
You know something, Pa? I still say we ought to go back and finish that marshal off. He riled me, he sure did.
Well, we just may do that someday, boys, when we ain't got nothing better to do.
Throw him down, Malachi, or we'll blow you right off your feet.
Who is it? Who's out there?
Ben, Judd, remember me, McCain? The sodbuster?
Judd, you hear that?
It ain't. It can't be. I see him in that barn. He's dead. We're getting tired of waiting, Malachi.
Bobby Gilgit! Come on, Marshal. Come and get us.
Well, they've gone back in the mine. What are you going to do?
I want those two alive, Lucas, just long enough to see them hang. I don't want to have to kill them. Lucas, that's salt. It's all over the place. The mine in there is full of this stuff. You know what happens when salt gets in a powder burn? I'll just tamp them down lightly with some of this stuff. It won't take long.
Come on, Marshal. Come and get us.
Don't you worry, Mr. Malachi. We're coming.
What are they doing, Pa?
Maybe they're figuring on waiting us out.
Throw them down, Malachi.
No, they ain't.
Cover while I move in.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know, but it sure burns. They're shooting rocks all at us.
Guess that does it.
Guess it does. Sure did, son.
What happened to them? We took some of the starch out of them and replaced it with salt. Oh, I'll be around in the morning for a checkup, Doc.
You do that, Micah.
Thank you, Lucas, boy.
You're welcome, Mike.
Can we go home now?
Here we go, son.
Night, Micah.
Night, Mark. Lucas.
Good night.
You'll feel a lot better with that salt washed off of you, Mr. Malachi. And I hope you enjoyed your last bath. Now get out of there, both of you.